Today we'll discuss JIT, just in time, which is one of the two pillars of the Toyota production system. Hi, this is Mike Negami, Lean Sigma Black Belt. In earlier video, I talked about visual management being the purpose of just in time. If you haven't watched it, please click this link and watch the video. Some people misunderstand that just-in-time and the Kanban system are the same things. Just-in-time is the philosophy of producing or procuring the right items at the right time in the right amount, then eliminating waste thoroughly. That also helps to eliminate waste, overburden, unevenness, and improve production efficiency. This concept works well not only for manufacturing operations, but is also greatly effective for service operations. For example, if you replace items with information in the just-in-time statement, it becomes the right information at the right time in the right amount. And if you replace it with personnel, it becomes the right personnel at the right time in the right amount. As you can see, it's very applicable to service operations too. On the other hand, the Kanban system is a unique production system that Toyota has developed in order to achieve just-in-time. In short, just-in-time is the goal and the Kanban system is the tool. Moreover, in order to achieve just-in-time, it's not enough to just complete the Kanban system. Unless you are practicing the entire Toyota production system, such as Heijunka, production leveling, small lot production, and takt time, just to name a few, you can't achieve just-in-time. In fact, there are many cases where only the Kanban system was installed, and unfortunately, they just increased their inventory and failed. I've mentioned many times in my videos that one of the great things about Toyota is that they have been teaching their best practices to other companies and other countries. Today, the just-in-time concept has pervaded many companies and industries all over the world. Originally, inventory was the main subject in just-in-time. Can you think of other production method? One is a method that doesn't carry any inventory at all. It is make to order. There are many companies that assemble after taking orders, which is built to order. One of the famous ones is the computer maker Dell. However, they still have to carry material inventories for the parts before assembly. If you don't have any material inventory at all, you have to purchase materials after taking orders. If so, lead time, the time after taking an order to delivery, would become quite long. Then sales opportunity losses would occur all the time. Another way is mass production. It purchases large amounts of raw materials when those prices are low and reduces their product cost per piece by mass production with large equipment using belt conveyors. Decades ago, Ford became the number one in the world with this method. Toyota Motor Corporation's founder, Kiichiro Toyoda, went to the United States and visited Ford plants. He was shocked and amazed by their scale and large equipment. However, he thought that this method didn't suit a small land like Japan and the Toyota family's philosophy. Therefore, he searched for another method. The major issue of the mass production is that it requires a lot of raw material inventory and finished goods inventory. While it remains in the company, inventory does not make any profit. Additionally, there are storage fees and inventory control costs. As an even bigger problem, the bigger the inventory you had, the more likely problems in your process would be hidden. Toyota considers this is the biggest problem. Also, like the present era, when product trends quickly change significantly, excessive inventory will immediately turn into dead inventory. In such an era, the just-in-time philosophy is what's needed. By practicing JIT, we can realize high-mix, low-volume production, minimize both inventory and sales opportunity losses in a well-balanced manner, and eliminate excessive inventory control costs and logistics costs. In the just-in-time application, all your process steps and all your employees have to achieve the right items at the right time in the right amount. It's not easy. What made that possible was the Kanban system. I'll explain about that more in the next video. Thank you very much for viewing. Please click the subscribe button. Also click and watch my other related videos. Thanks.